Hello, fellow junk lovers, stuff collectors, and kids at heart. In this video, I'm going to show you some footage of some really awesome 90s vintage Barbie clothing that I found at an antique store. I've filmed in this store before showing all of these dolls, so that's why I'm not showing the dolls in this video. I just saw on Facebook where this store had posted that they added a lot of clothing items to this booth, so I had to go back so I could flip through these clothing items. I love finding vintage Barbie stuff in the packaging. The packaging just gets me every time. It's not just the stuff that I love, it's the packaging. It's so nostalgic. I love seeing the old pictures and the artwork on it. It's just great. I love it all. So I had to go in so I could see all of this stuff in person. And of course, I did buy a few things. I am going to show a haul at the end of this video of the stuff that I did decide I had to buy. It was so much fun going through this stuff, especially the Fashion Avenue stuff. That is really what made me go to this store. It's over an hour from my house, but when I saw the hot pink Fashion Avenue boxes, I was like, I've got to get back to that store as soon as possible. I need to see what they have and decide what I need to bring home because, you just don't get opportunities to buy this stuff. So if you see someone who has it, you gotta go look at it. And this stuff is usually priced pretty well in this booth at this store. So it was definitely worth going to look at. I know I'm kind of playing this footage a little fast so that it doesn't take forever going through it. But most of the price tags are $10 to $15. Nothing is super expensive. It's all fairly cheap. Considering it is vintage stuff, new in packaging, I would say $10 or $15 for an outfit is pretty cheap, especially the Fashion Avenue stuff. Like, the Fashion Avenue is so desirable. It has such a big following. Everybody loves it. It's some of the best Barbie clothing ever, if you ask me. So, of course, I'm going to try to grab some at these price points because $10 to $15, I just feel like that is cheap as can be, and I love it. This set was only $12. It had a ton of stuff in it. Like I said, it was just amazing. You'll see my haul at the end of the video. The only other thing I did film in this store was these Barbie I think they were supposed to be postcards. They were really cool. Each one shows the image of an 80s or a 90s Barbie and some, different 90s Barbie scenes. I just think it's really cool. That looked more like a 70s style Barbie. There is some older ones, I guess, in here, pictures of older dolls. But they wanted like $5 for each pack, and there's only like 2 postcards in there. And if you're interested in buying these, I did look them up on eBay, and you can get like a set of 20 or 30 for $5 on eBay. So them asking for $5 for just 2 is pretty unrealistic. I'd be very surprised if they're able to sell these at that price point. They kind of need to just put them all in one bag and maybe try to get $10 for the lot. But I did have a lot of fun flipping through them and seeing all the photos of the older dolls. These are the dolls that I get excited when I see them, so I liked seeing all these pictures. I thought it was a lot of fun flipping through these, so I had to share this. And if you notice on each picture, it does have the year that these dolls came out. I think that's really cool too. If I had more room in my house, I would love to just do some kind of art project with these and like cover a whole wall in pictures like this. I think they're so amazing, so much fun to look at. I just get really excited about vintage toys and vintage dolls, specifically Barbie. Barbie has always been my favorite doll. That's the one kind of doll that I have collected since I was a kid. When it comes to doll collecting, I'm much more into fashion dolls than other kinds of dolls. That doesn't mean I don't like other kinds of dolls or have a few of other kinds, but fashion dolls are just where it's at for me, and especially Barbie. I've just always loved Barbie. My mom collected Barbie dolls. She has a pretty nice collection. I would love to put her collection in a video one day. and I would love to put my collection in a video one day, but I'm slowly but surely sharing all the dolls that I have on this channel. It's of course taking a while because, let's face it, there's a lot. And then this footage right here, I went back because they added a few things to the booth. So this is just a short video showing you a few more things that they had added. And I bought some of these pretty treasure set. That is the entire reason why I went back this day, because I wanted the next two sets that I showed. One has really fancy dishes. The other one has a picnic basket and a little dog. I had to have those sets, so I went back to this store that day, but you're not going to see these in the haul because this was from a different shopping day than all the other stuff that I got. And I did flip back through the clothes on this day because they had added a few more things. I honestly can't even at this point remember if I bought more Barbie clothes on this day. It's been a while, I'm not gonna lie. I am very behind on putting out videos just because I make so many videos. So this footage is from a few months ago. So anything I bought this day has probably already made it to the basement and been put away with all my other doll stuff. Someday I'll show you the basement where all the dolls are, but for now I just wanted to share this stuff that I saw. I love seeing this stuff. It really is interesting to me. I hope there's other people out there that enjoy seeing this stuff in the pack as much as I do. I think it's so much fun. And if you're wanting to see more doll videos, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I was considering putting my doll content on just a doll channel, but I think I'm going to try to keep it on this channel so I don't have to manage another YouTube channel. But I've recorded some amazing hauls recently. I've been to 2 doll shows and a flea market this year where I bought a ton of vintage dolls, and I've got them in videos and I can't wait to share those with you. So definitely make sure you subscribe if you want to see more doll content like this, because I do a lot of different kind of content, but the Vintage Barbie stuff, that's definitely something you're going to continue to see from me because I love it. Okay guys, let me show you all the things I did end up purchasing. I did grab this fantasy evening fashions dress. I love this so much. It reminds me of every 90s Barbie that they had in a fancy ball gown. I would love to find this one. I love all those colors. But it really gives me that classic 90s vibe, and I just love it. So the fact that they kind of made it almost look like there's a Barbie in the packaging, even though it's just a dress, I thought that's really cool. This crown was repurposed in several dolls in the 90s, so I just thought this was great. So this I had to grab. And then I did decide to grab this Fashion Avenue dress. I love the classic hot pink color. I love that it's got one shiny little rhinestone kind of snowflake shape almost in the middle. I love the Fashion Avenue clothes. Of course, that was like a big thing when it came out. Everybody loved the Fashion Avenue clothes. They're so fancy. So I really like having some in the boxes. I'm probably going to keep these in the box because the packaging is so amazing. This one I did grab just because it was such a good price, and the fact that it's actually a Stacy outfit, I thought that was really cool. I kind of want to open this, but I'll probably leave it in the packaging just because I do feel like, you know, what are the odds I ever find a Stacy outfit in the packaging again? So I'll probably just hang this up for display. And the last thing that I grabbed that I do plan on leaving in the packaging is this Ken Fashion Avenue suit. I just think it looks absolutely amazing. I love the colors of the vest. Everything about it is great. The packaging is in great condition, so this will be great for displaying. Like I said, I'm probably just going to hang all these up in the area where I keep my dolls just to kind of be on display and give me that nostalgic feeling when I see the old packages. And a set that I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up opening up. This was an amazing deal. 100 pieces of fun. We've got 3 different outfits. We have a ton of accessories, including pairs of heels. This is what I was excited about. We've got green pumps, red pumps, purple pumps. I can't wait to dig through this and see all the treasures that are inside. I love vintage Barbie stuff, and all of these little accessories are going to be so fun putting them in with all the modern Barbie stuff that I have, along with the ton of vintage stuff that I have. I really think this set's going to be worth opening. I can't wait to dig through it and see what all is inside. I love that it's got the little classic hand weights that came with so many 90s Barbies. Just everything about this screams 90s fun to me, so I had to have this. And then I did go and look at some other stuff that was not Barbie, and I did decide to grab this Lisa Frank vintage lunchbox. I want to say this was $15 maybe. Not a horrible price, not an amazing price, but I was willing to buy it because it's just so cute. I love Lisa Frank stuff. This is just the classic koala, and it does have the thermos inside, though it's not in great quality. It's a little dirty, it's a little faded, but it's still cool that it came with the thermos inside of the lunchbox. I did open it to make sure it wasn't super gross inside. I just think this will be a really great display piece in my 90s collection. And the last thing I grabbed at this particular antique store was this Hello Kitty fashion jewelry set. How amazing is this? Let's see if we can find the year on it. Okay, so this is probably from 1984. I think that's really cool that it's still in the box. And it has all these really cute little items. We've got a little keychain with Hello Kitty and the apple. We've got some clip-on earrings, a little ring, a little bow. Absolutely adorable. I'll probably leave this in the packaging because I love this look. I love how classic and vintage it looks. It's going to be a great piece on my Sanrio shelf. Let me know in the comments, guys, what stuff did I not grab that you would have grabbed? Would you have bought all those Barbie clothes? It was tempting, but some of the packaging just wasn't amazing. Some of the stuff, the condition it was in, wasn't worth the prices, but I'm happy with what I got. Let me know what you think in the comments. And until next time, bye.